dias.
You want me to give you a countdown?
No, I got it.
3,
2.
1.
Buenos dias, senora. Fuck.
Scene fuck. No,
Fuck
we're
it,
keeping
just let
that
it go.
part. I'm going to use it as bloopers later. Senor, fuck. We're keeping that.
Yeah, take over. The fight's over. Yo, the takeover. The break's over.
Buenos dias, senores and señoras. It's Senor Guapo here, and tonight it is the Guapo Show with only Guapo and just Guapo. And
I don't even have to say anything because you're just going to say it's Guapo time all the time.
it doesn't matter what you think,
Exactly.
because this is the Guapo Show. And I guess Kristen's here.
Fuck Raw.
And
Suave.
Suave.
Feeling a little under the weather, so forgive me.
tonight we're having the Guapo Show because tonight's Raw is brought to you by bullshit. And nothing but the bullshit.
This is the 5th time we started recording.
And Kristen's crappy recording.
It's not crappy. It's decided that Raw was too bullshit to record, so it's like, fuck it.
And because this is bullshit, and this is our 5th time doing this,
Let's just do a rundown of our
the
whole
Guapo
feelings.
Rundown. The first match tonight was Dolph Ziggler.
The only good
And-
part for Suave and Guapo
Oh,
here.
yeah. Sheamus versus the Swiss Superman, Cesaro.
And the big mistake.
The douchebag with a crappy face, The Miz. It was bullshit except for Ziggler. That was the only good part of the match. Next match,
Let's just forget the rest of the matches.
some diva thing. It was crappy.
This Raw was just garbage, and I mean, my biggest gripe was the Divas division. I've done this rant 5 times now, and so I've lost my energy
Trust
to
me, y'all don't wanna
fucking
hear
do
it.
it. You know what? No, I'm gonna muster up and do it. I'm gonna do this fucking rant. Shut up. Okay? I want to
I thought
fucking
this was
rant
the
about
Guapo Show.
No, it's not. It's my fucking show, and I'm gonna fucking rant about it. And if you guys talk over me again, I'm turning off your goddamn mics.
I'm sorry. Guapo will shut up.
This whole entire show was fucking bombarded by the stupid ass Bella twins.
Being shoved down your throat.
Yes. I can't fucking... They're garbage. They can't fucking talk on the mic. They can't
Growing
fucking
up,
do
Bella.
anything.
It'll do it to you.
It's complete garbage, and the only reason they're even relevant is because they're twins, so they look like each other, except one has a lot bigger boobs than the other one.
John Cena's money can buy a lot.
And 2, they're each plowing somebody way better on the roster. And that's saying a lot because John Cena's one of them. Yes, you heard it here. John Cena has better mic skills than either of the Bellas combined. They are fucking garbage.
Brock Lesnar's better than both of the Bellas on the mic.
Take a fucking acting class. I'm sure Cena can afford it. This whole bullshit with the divas, I can't fucking deal with it. I was so angry that I just stopped watching. The divas pissed me off this much.
And it just sickens me that the NXT Divas division is so much better, and they're still stuck on NXT, that we have to sit down and watch this crap on Monday when we have to go and order the $9.99 network just to watch the NXT Divas division.
I would rather watch an entire 3-hour show of the build-up between Brock Lesnar and John Cena for SummerSlam than to have watched this 20-minute segment.
I would watch 3 hours of just Paul Heyman cutting a promo
Well, that would be a reward.
than watch anything that the Bella Twins do, or anyone in the Divas division, really.
I could be both of you. I'd watch TNA.
Can't you guys just promote AJ Lee more? She's plowing someone famous too, and at least she's good in the ring and can talk. And Paige is great.
Phil Brooks.
Paige is fucking great without having to plow anybody that we know of.
Guapo is allegedly not knowing what you're talking about.
Guapo wishes.
Guapo does wish.
The whole Divas division is
Page.
garbage. Please, you know what? Just here. I'm sorry that I'm about to just get AJ Lee and Paige unemployed. Get rid of the women's division. Start it over new and just move all the NXT women up in its place.
Also bring the title.
No, just bring back the old women's title. It actually looked a lot better than this piece of crap toy.
Bring back Gail Kim, because she's actually a good women's wrestler.
Tonight was a night of we're running in circles. We are spinning our wheels and we can't progress a storyline further.
And the little hamster on the wheel has asthma.
Little hamster on the
broken leg.
wheel is dead. It's a fucking skeleton at this point. It's slowly turning to dust. The wheel is rusted shut, okay? The wheel hasn't moved in years. That is how shitty Raw is tonight.
It was pretty bad.
See, if anyone in Korea
It
is
wants-
listening, if Vince McMahon or anyone listening,
Fix the Divas edition, please.
fix the Divas division, number 1. Number 2, this is a perfect plan for someone to be the face of the company when John Cena needs to take time off. We have John Cena going to be taking off soon, and we also have Daniel Bryan, who is going to be the face of the company. Roman Reigns is not ready
No.
to be the face of this
Nowhere
company.
close.
I will say...
The thing is, if I was WWE, I would suck it up, call Phil Brooks, because save us, Phil. Save us, Phil. Because they need him right now.
They do
more than
need
anything.
him. They do need him. They do need him. And I will say this: I don't think Roman Reigns is ready to be champion, but
Nowhere even
he is improving.
Tonight he proved that his mic skills are getting better, but the only problem with him is it's the same recycled shit every single week he's spitting out of his mouth.
The thing is, tonight, I would have been more happy seeing Batista come back than watch this garbage.
Batista would have gotten cheered.
Drax the Destroyer would be amazing tonight.
At least Batista can talk somewhat.
Because I'm tired of seeing what's on the TV screen right now. I'm sick and tired of it. We got Mr. Vorfest, Randy Orton, who I used to like as a wrestler.
You own his shirt.
I have his shirt. I used to like him. Now he just bores me to death.
Blandy
Headlock.
Gordon.
I'm getting tired.
Yes,
Hey, how about
Suave,
another
come over to the
headlock?
dark
I'm
side.
getting tired of
Come
seeing.
over to the dark side.
I'm getting tired of seeing Kane and his stupid ass shit. He needs to just retire already. I'm tired of it. The fans are tired with it.
Retiring, but
No, he
just-
needs to retire. He needs to go away, just like his brother.
Ooh,
I
that one is controversial.
The only problem with that is Taker does go away every year for an entire year until Mania comes. That's it.
Yeah, I think he's done. He looks. Have you seen the latest picture of him? He looks
Unfortunately,
80.
I have. But he hasn't dyed his hair or anything.
The only shining
since,
star,
Mania.
the only bit of sunlight that there is in this company are slowly being snuffed out, like a candle with a cup over the top of it that's slowly burning out all of the oxygen.
The only thing that this company has left to rely on, and is Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose.
And Ambrose is cutting a movie at the moment.
He will be back.
And Daniel Bryan,
He
if
will
he
be
if he
back
comes
by-
back,
Night of Champions,
Night of
probably.
Champions. He'll be back. Night of Champions.
Dolph Ziggler.
Because,
Ziggler is also another person that they really need to start putting their money into.
but I wouldn't put them as a top guy. Neither one of those right now. If they fed them to Brock Lesnar will snap their necks in two. They're not ready for the spotlight.
Honestly, I don't know anybody who can be fed to Brock Lesnar besides Cena right now.
Phil
Ooh.
Brooks. He
Besides,
saved the company.
who is on the active roster at the moment? Besides Cena, there's nobody. Yes, I completely agree. Phil Brooks, aka you know who he is.
People are tired of hearing I'll say CM Punk. Guess what? We're going to say his real goddamn name. Because that's how much we need him right now.
We need Punk. Punk save us.
Fuck this show. Now I have microphone marks on my forehead. I really wish I was more positive, but this Raw just sucked it out of me. This
Suck that out of everyone.
It really didn't make me happy to see where this company's going. It's hard to see where the company's going to go with this because normally after pay-per-views you see, okay, they're going to start developing new storylines. It's the same fucking storyline over and over again.
It's drawn on way too much. This authority bullshit should have been over by Mania.
This episode of Raw was a girl that says she was going to give you a blowjob and then just shoves your cock in her mouth and does nothing with it. That's what this episode was.
But the cock is still there.
Yeah, but it's just sitting in some girl's mouth. She's not sucking it. She's not doing nothing. It's just in her mouth.
Is it hard or soft?
Soft.
Oh, fuck. Yep, it's gotta go. Gotta...
So we're watching TNA Thursday, right?
Probably, because it's probably better.
You know,
because
because I feel like murdering myself, too. Because I need one more reason to drive me to drink.
When's Global Force Wrestling starting?
I'm not sure, but you know what?
At least TNA has a decent women's division.
You got a point?
Yeah, very true. The
Gail
knockouts are pretty damn
Kim is the Phil Brooks of women's wrestling. Please save us, Gail Kim.
The worst part is she was on a WWE roster and they cut her.
She cut herself
Because
actually.
Yeah, she quit.
She quit. She was supposed to be. I forget what
Because
Raw
they
it
weren't
was.
using her.
I forget what Raw it was, but there was this big battle royal, and they essentially told her, like, yeah, you're going to get eliminated in the first couple seconds. And if you watch that episode, everybody gets in the ring, the bell rings, and she just jumps over the third rope and walks down the ring. Just leaves.
I remember that one.
And so, because she was like, fuck it. And this whole... It's not the women's division. It's not the main roster. It's the whole company. And the only thing that looks like it's going in an upward direction is the tag team division. And they need, like we talked about this in one of the many recordings of this show, where they need to just bring up Ascension. They have nothing to do on NXT, and Raw needs tag teams.
I feel like on NXT TakeOver, they're going to drop the belts to Sin Cara and Kalisto, which I think would be a great thing to do, because Sin Cara, being a veteran, he's a good guidance for the younger people in NXT, and having Ascension drop the titles finally, because I mean they are undefeated on NXT.
They are the Brock Lesnar's of NXT.
I can see them getting screwed out of the championship on NXT just to solidify their way they've been.
Their
so dominant.
awesomeness.
So dominant, just how it's just not going to end just by a clean pinfall.
Yeah.
And then getting pissed off with NXT and just move on and start a whole new reign of dominance on the main roster. I can see that, but I don't know how they would be put into the main roster, because I don't think any of them are good on the mic. I haven't seen any of their mic work.
They need to.
It's decent. It's not well enough to hold up on Raw.
I just don't want to see them
It's slightly above.
piggybacking off of someone else.
It's slightly above Roman Reigns.
Yes, actually. Slight. Like, when I say slight, I mean they're maybe a day ahead of Roman Reigns.
They're a day ahead of. Roman Reigns didn't show up to the first promo class, and so that's why they're a day.
Promo
No,
classes.
Ascension took the night course.
Speaking of promo classes, I don't know if anyone saw, but I did, and I showed these two over here. Ryback in the hospital cut his best promo of his career.
You know, the 4-time WWE champion,
Big
Ryback. The big guy who's in it for the mothers.
Also guapo.
That's kind of creepy.
That was
happens.
kind of creepy.
But it was literally
It's okay,
the best.
we love you anyways.
It was the best
Thank
promo of his career, and at that point, I would say that Ryback has better mic skills right now than Roman Reigns.
Than either of the Bella twins combined.
But you see, when Ryback was getting pushed, the entire point of him being
Was just feeding me
good,
more.
huh?
Was just feeding me more.
Was just he had 3 words.
Yeah.
That's
Feed
it. He didn't need to say
me
anything else except for wake up, feed me more, and finish it. That was it.
Exactly.
And you know what? It needed to stay that way, because with him just saying that,
They tried to give it up to Heyman, too.
he made it all the way to the main roster.
Ryback is a great
possibly
example
getting-
of somebody pushed up way too quickly.
Thank you.
Yes, I agree with that.
Roman Reigns looks at Ryback and sees his future.
Unfortunately.
He also
because-
looks at Sheamus and sees the same thing.
Yes.
Someone who they want, a big guy who they wanted to move up quickly into the main event and then slowly fizzles out because he went way too quickly.
What they're doing right with one guy in particular who's going to be the biggest thing in the company moving forward today is Bray Wyatt.
Oh,
They're doing everything perfect with him. They're not trying to rush him into a championship match.
His
character is developing perfectly. He's cutting great promos.
He just
cutting
needs,
great matches.
He needs some more. He needs more opponents. He needs more. He needs somebody to go up against.
I think seeing him, I think maybe him and Ziggler can throw a great match. Just don't put him in for the title.
No,
because his character
doesn't need
it's
a
above
title.
the title.
He doesn't. His character, even the other two Wyatts, have never really shown any want for the title. They get put into title matches, but they don't really care.
Also, Wyatt said in an interview that if there's anybody on the main roster right now
It's
that
Ambrose.
he wants to fight, would be Ambrose, because he said that back in Florida Championship Wrestling, him and Ambrose used to go at it, and they had amazing matches.
That would be a
And
great match.
He clicked perfectly with Ambrose. So
if it's anything like his Daniel Bryan match, which is I'm for
by far
it.
match of the year.
He also said he wants to fight Bryan down the road again.
I think him and Bryan would have a if they had a real feud, would have a good feud.
They did have a real feud.
Did they have a real?
Yes,
feud?
they had a real feud.
Well, then they should have another real
thing
feud.
with him bringing Bryan into the
oh yeah, that's
Wyatt
right.
family.
He became a Wyatt for a little. Yeah, okay, I
Like 3
remember
weeks.
that.
He was
I
Wyatt.
remember that.
Great.
It was great TV. It
I
did
think they
everything
should
it
do it
needed to
again then. I know that's hypocritical of us because we keep talking about how they should do new stuff, and then let's see Bray Wyatt versus Daniel Bryan
The
again.
only problem
Same,
with it is
same storyline.
The only problem with that is I don't feel like they can do that storyline until Bryan has the championship around his waist again, because then it gives Wyatt an open door to possibly have the championship.
Because Bryan knows that he can beat him.
Daniel Bryan, please come back.
Save us, Daniel Bryan. Save us, Phil Brooks.
At the
Save us, Sting.
At the very least, you know what? I get it. WWE. Phil Brooks fucking betrayed you. He fucking limped out. Whatever. Hire him as a promo consultant. Get him to teach people how to do promos. If he's done with wrestling, fine. I mean, if he's done with wrestling,
cut promos for everybody. Just
Let him dress up as the other wrestlers.
3 hours of Phil
3
Brooks.
hours
I'm
of
into it.
CM Punk doing
3
other people's
hours of
promos.
CM Punk and Paul Heyman.
The CM Punk wardrobe show where he just changes.
I'd watch the shit out of it. Today, I am The Miz. I'm better than all of you. Pretty much.
He doesn't even acknowledge that he's changed characters. So he wears some neutral colored tights, and then if he's the Miz, he puts the sunglasses on.
And, my face.
If he's Ziggler, he puts the wig on.
Yeah, he
gets
just
the
kind
hair.
of slicks his hair back a little bit. If he's Cena, he does this every 5 seconds. He does the "you can't
kicks
see
out
me."
at 2.
And he kicks out at 2.
If he's Brock Lesnar, he just stands there, just face.
And then Paul
just
Heyman
staring.
would talk for him, obviously. If he's Hunter, he can go buy the big Hunter nose that everybody always whips out whenever they're making fun of Hunter, and then do a Hunter promo. If he's Stephanie McMahon, he can put balloons on his chest.
Then who's going to do Y2J?
Well, Chris
He can do that
Jericho
too.
obviously is. Chris Jericho, obviously. No, it's going to be CM Punk, and he'll put on the blonde wig and the jacket.
The sparkling jacket.
And then so he's doing the Jericho promo, and then Jericho walks out and goes, "The hell, man? I can do my own promos."
I know you invented it, but come on.
What the hell?
No, I'm pretty sure Jericho Walker was like, okay, yeah.
But the moral of this whole...
CM Punk just takes over the entire women's division. He
Just because whenever AJ comes out, there's nothing but Punk chants.
I'm
Every
okay
time.
with it. At least she's good in the ring.
She's good in the ring, and you know what? I don't care what anybody says. With her coming out and they're doing the Punk chants, it makes WWE see that I don't care what anybody says, everybody wants Punk back.
Punk doesn't want to come back, that's the thing.
It doesn't matter if he doesn't want to come back. It's showing
His opinion doesn't matter.
it's showing the WWE that
No.
If they want
What
anything
Bill Brooks
right,
wants to see, he wants to see that WWE is going to come to him with a checkbook that says, write down your salary.
exactly.
I think in Guapo's perfect world, they bring CM Punk in a cage, and he's like desperately trying to escape, and then they wheel him up. They wheel him up to a Hell in a Cell because it has a roof on it, so he can't escape. And Phil does all of his matches in a Hell in a Cell so that he can't leave. He is just a performing circus animal at that point.
I'd be okay with it.
See, if I was Vince McMahon, I'll be driving up to Chicago with a blank checkbook and
CM
some knee
Punk.
pads to get on his knees.
CM
Kiss
Punk
his
for
ass.
COO.
To join the CM Punk Kiss My Ass Club.
CM Punk for COO.
CM Punk for CO. I can dig it.
CM Punk for anything in the business.
All right. This is probably going to be our shortest show because we've talked for 20 minutes, but it's because we condensed the entire show. It took us 5 takes.
Talk about the show, really.
It took us 5
Well,
takes,
this time-
but
we
we
talked about
continued.
This time we
frustrated
didn't
about.
talk about the show.
We talked about what we're frustrated about. We got some real points across. So, if anyone's listening, I know there's some people out there, some actual superstars actually listen to some shows on the internet. So, if anyone want to listen to them, share it,
Please.
comment below.
Please.
If
You're upsetting-
Phil Brooks, if you're listening,
Feel free to subscribe.
Your lack of comments is upsetting Guapo.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Phil Brooks, if you're listening, do something.
We love you,
Save
man.
us. I don't care. Start your own brand.
We
I don't
believe in
care.
you.
Yes, start your own show. We'll watch that.
Start your own brand.
Put it on YouTube. Film
and
it with a
Heyman run
crappy
it.
camcorder. We'll
We can
watch
have-
it.
Look, you and Heyman start a show. We'll watch it.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. No
All
pun
right,
intended.
Guapo, you start us off. End it.
All right, everybody. Y'all have a great night. Buenas noches.
Stay classy.
Night, everyone.
Suave out.
Guapo out.